Rob Cross is making his debut in this tournament, and despite his seeding, he has defied all expectations. But there's no doubt that this will be his biggest test to date. Michael van Gerwen has the experience. The defending champion is a veteran in comparison to Cross, but will that experience count on the night? Time to join the action with Wayne Mardle and Rod Studd. It's all level after the opening two legs.
I wonder what Michael van Gerwen makes of the prospect of playing Phil Taylor in his final match, because there is, for Michael van Gerwen, that doomsday scenario of losing that match and watching Phil Taylor march off with the world title, never to return, and never being able to avenge that defeat, ever.
That's pressure. But first off, this is pressure.
Well, he's got to get there first.
That's what I mean.
That scenario can play out, absolutely.
Yeah, this is pressure.
And he is not playing somebody who's won a raffle from the crowd to have a go against him. He's playing against a man who will be in the world's top 10, regardless of the outcome of this match, and could actually go up to world number 3 if he were to win this title in his debut year.
174.
Well, you can see the seed there on the graphic, the 20th seed. Rob Cross is now the world number 9. If he loses today, he's the world number 9. If he wins this match, he goes to the world number 6. And like you've quite rightly said, Rod, what a rise, what a rise. It's because he's good.
Well, we've never seen anything like the like of it. Cross here with the prospect of 76 as Van Gerwen waits on 74. It's just the first opportunity for a break. That's what Michael van Gerwen's hoping for. His opponent will have one dart at tops. Lovely dart, fair play, full credit.
If you watch Rob Cross there, that was absolute textbook. Lowered the body to go for the 16. Stood up, probably about 2 or 3 inches taller to go for tops. Absolutely perfect body position.
57.
Love that.
$174.
Best visit of the match, literally.
100. $139.
Yeah. We say it so often. Michael doesn't look anything special, does he? Does he at the moment? He doesn't look like he's not missing. He's averaging 109.71.
And there is the first maximum of the match.
192.
Double 16 will render it irrelevant. It'll be a 12-darter.
60.
It'll have to be a 13, 14 or 15-darter, but Rob Cross here, he goes 180, 164.
Rob Cross has taken this out twice in the championship already. He loves it. 54, first dart, 60, bullseye. Oh, Rob.
92. Michael 32.
Double 16. Can he possibly miss 5 at it?
No score.
Good grief.
Robbie Maguire, 72.
That's just improbable.
The world champion has missed 5 at double 16.
Wow.
Double 16, and you're a very lucky boy, Rob. He couldn't take full advantage.
Michael 32.
Well, that was just danger.
Well, if you've got a spare hour or two, Wayne Martin will give you a lecture on the fact that you should always go treble 16 or treble 12 on 72, but you'd probably fall asleep before he finished it. But we saw one of the perils there about it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And of course, if you hit one, you're in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah.
But in regards to the miss at double 16, that a set dart. I know Van Gerwen had 5 at it before, but just as we saw with Jamie Lewis, when you're the underdog and when the other guy is better than you, let's be frank about it, you have to take every single opportunity that comes along.
Correct. And Michael Van Gerwen proving that Rob Cross will have to take those opportunities. Michael Van Gerwen was odds on just a minute or so ago to lose this set. Now he's odds on, all right, to win it.
We saw last night Ruben van Barneveld squandering set darts. And Michael Van Gerwen punishing. And here again, he's left 77 after 9. All Cross can do is hit a biggie to leave a single darter, which he may well do. Which he has done. Well, will that make any difference to Van Gerwen on this 77? Well, whether it made any difference or not, only he knows, but he has missed it, and now 3 at 24. Got to go, must go. For the underdog to lead by a set to 0.
Huge moment already for Rob Cross. That is brilliant. 204 points in 4 darts. That's what he's capable of. He's been doing it all year, and he's doing it again. Rob Cross is a set up on the world champ, Michael Van Gerwen.
Welcome back. A dream start for Rob Cross in his semi-final with Michael Van Gerwen. He's taken the opening set in this race to 6 and is on course to meet Taylor in the final. The Dutchman has taken the opening 2 legs in the second set.
In the last set, Rob Cross missed a dart at double 16 in the 4th leg. Van Gerwen stepped in, but in the end that didn't matter because Cross won the 5th leg in any regard. Now that one could be more costly.
108.
Well, those 3, what a bull. 2 at double 8 and double 4.
135.
He really is scoring like a machine, Rob Cross.
Well, his aim
60.
is to stay on the scene like a darts machine all the way to the New Year's Day final, the showpiece occasion.
92.
So glad you said darts machine. He's in again. And again. Number 5. Yes!
180. Michael 140.
That takes him to 45 for the tournament as Van Gerwen bodges his attempt at 2 treble 20s, double 10.
50. Michael 81.
Right, here we go then. This could culminate in another bull attempt. Probably will. It has. 3 attempts at the bull. Oh, and he finds it. Well, not lucky, not 3rd time lucky, 3rd time accurate.
Game on.
Set back on throw.
12-dart leg.
Well, Rob Cross, a near certainty to win the sideshow event of most maximums in the tournament. Up to 45 now. Jamie Lewis leads the way with 50 after his defeat to Phil Taylor. Jamie Lewis just the 6th man in World Championship history to hit 50 or more 180s in a tournament. Another feather in the Welshman's cap.
Yeah.
59.
Cross almost certain to become the 7th.
83.
Michael van Gerwen has had 33 so far in the tournament.
Wasn't the perfect first start, even though it was in the 60. That's perfect.
140.
It's quite tense up there already, I think. This is...
58.
Obviously, it's important for both, but Michael van Gerwen, you feel, could... He's been under pressure a couple of times in this tournament.
150.
Could be right under the cosh here. Big if he misses again. But don't forget, he missed 5 darts at 32 in an earlier leg.
174.
He did in the first set. Double 8.
24.
Well, we're seeing a few sights here that we certainly didn't expect to see. 5 Wayne mentioned at double 16 previously, 3 there at double 16 and double 8 there, and Cross now has picked double 18 to fire 2 at. Well, Michael van Gerwen is going to have to hold his throw here in the 5th and deciding leg of this second set, otherwise he's 2 sets behind.
108.
Hold the back page. Has that averted the danger? Or will it prompt Cross into a furious reply?
140.
Danger has nowhere near gone away. Oh, that helps. Oh, that helps. Michael van Gerwen is 141 points away from a 9-dart finish.
Well, what has not gone away is the possibility of a 9-dart leg. He achieved it in the 2013 semi-final against James Wade. That was the night when he was a double 12 away from back-to-back 9-dart legs. Well, 180 here from Cross could yet get him back in the leg. Anything else will not be sufficient.
96.
Just for his peace of mind, he want to wrap this up in 2 or 3. Tops now.
36.
I know he's at 2 180s. I know he was on a 9, but there's still some sloppy darts being thrown by Michael van Gerwen.
100.
He's under pressure here. Tops for the set. Oh, that is unlucky. That is brilliant. Michael van Gerwen makes the scores level. It was a tight set yet again. Michael van Gerwen 1 set, Rob Cross 1 set.
Michael van Gerwen has recovered from being a set down and levelled the match in the second, but Cross keeps applying the pressure and took out a 1-6-1 with a bullseye finish to restore his 1-set lead. It's now 3-2 in this race to 6. Taylor already in the final after his win over Jamie Lewis, who faced the winner of this match. This is now the 6th. Van Gerwen has held his throw.
Well, Rob Cross halfway through that leg kind of started throwing that little bit quicker without the urgency. He felt that Michael was just going to win the leg a canter, and he did.
140.
He's back on it.
Rob Cross has won 13 legs. Michael van Gerwen has won 12 legs. Michael van Gerwen has hit 8 180s. Before this tournament, Rob Cross's longest match was the 29-leg affair against van Gerwen at the Grand Slam of Darts. And so playing these long matches day in, day out is uncharted territory for Voltage. 28 legs against Michael Smith, 36 against Dimitri. Hold all that. Michael van Gerwen yet again is on a 9-dart leg. Van Gerwen has threatened it twice already. Missed double 12 for the 9-darter in the semi-final last year. Is this the moment? It's not.
$93. Robbie Maguire, 104.
He's 48 after 9 darts, and he may not get another visit. This is what Cross is doing. He's making life so difficult. That's fine, 60 tops.
40.
That's why, ladies and gents, you do not go for a 20 first dart, because if you wide, you then don't have an out.
16. Robbie Maguire, 64.
And Gerwen has now missed 28 darts at a double in this match. He only missed 21 in the entire game last evening against Van Barneveld. Rob Cross is going to have 1 dart, and 1 dart only, a double 16. He hasn't hit it at all tonight, and that didn't threaten.
32.
The pair of them are struggling on
Game shot on the second leg. Michael Van
that
Gerwen.
particular segment.
Third leg is Michael to throw first. Game on.
Well, this is the kind of set that Michael's needed, and we mentioned that Rob Cross has got to 2 in each and every set. That just creates so much pressure for an opponent. Is he going to win this one 3-0, Michael Van Gerwen? His odds on to do so.
42.
He was threatening to be on the 9-darter again. This is absolute madness.
Michael's kicked off in this set, each leg with a 180.
135.
He won't be hitting one here.
140.
We have seen players bust with a 180.
Steve Farmer was the greatest.
Yeah.
Playing James Wade one year, Steve Farmer at a 180, celebrated with the bellow of no score offered. He was on 176. For the set! That is the set. Michael Van Gerwen levels. And as you said, Rob Cross goes in front. Michael Van Gerwen pegs it back.
$140.
That was a leg put in the ledger in just 38 darts by Michael Van Gerwen. Set. Sorry, 38 darts for the set. 38 dart leg would have been more like watching Mardell.
In my pomp.
Yeah. There it is, 118.7. That's what that equates to, and it was a breeze, just as you said, Wayne, just the set he was looking for, to just race through it and chuck the balls back to the other end of the court and say, your serve, Rob. Now he's looking for a break, but it doesn't look like coming in this leg. And as the score moves on towards the winning line, 1-0, 1-all, 2-1, 2-all, 3-2, 3-all, the pressure all the time to hold is ratcheted up, isn't it?
136.
And that's why it is an advantage throwing first, because if you can hold, your opponent is only playing catch-up. All he can do is level. And if you're broken, you've still got the chance to get straight back into it.
Chasing is taxing.
It is.
It's tiring.
94.
It is an advantage to go first in any sporting contest. That's why FIFA changed the way the penalty shootout
136.
is conducted, simply for that reason.
32.
Cross wants 32 here for a 13-darter, possibly. Has fumbled on this finish tonight. And again. And again. And he knows the significance of this moment. Yet again. Well, our old friend Peter One Dart Manley. Maybe it should be Rob, 3rd dart cross. Last dart cross. Because he's making a very good habit of hitting with last dart in hand.
Michael pulling up his socks, literally.
140.
He's giving it some now, Rob. He's becoming more and more vocal.
100.
Oh, that's a pearler. He can fit them in, can't he?
140.
Well, Phil Taylor will be tucked up in bed with a nice mug of cocoa, enjoying the action. Good evening, Phil.
133.
Back in the day, on several occasions, the World Championship final had followed immediately the night after the semi-final. But not this year. There is a day's break, which these two players, the winner of, will be very grateful for, I think, because this could go deep into the night.
What a leg.
137.
For an 11-dart leg
Robbie Maguire, 44.
and a break of throw. If he can convert this, he'll be thrown for the set in the next leg. He hasn't hit this yet. Incredibly. He's in it now!
Rob Cross. So they get Rob to throw first. Game on.
He's definitely got a steely determination. He's got composure. He's got ability.
Remember, in the last 32, he had to survive 2 match darts from Michael Smith. But if he were to go on and win the World Championship from there, he would not be alone. In fact, the list of players that survived match darts to win the World Championship final is like a who's who of the greats of darts. Taylor, Priestley, Bristow, Wilson, Lowe. And then in the PDC, Raymond van Barneveld and Adrian Jackpot Lewis.
121.
Am I not in there somewhere?
You've got to win it first, Wayne, to
Oh,
survive.
sorry, I misunderstood.
But it just shows even the greats
140.
need a little bit of luck along the way somewhere.
Of course. Well, when he needed a brilliant leg, hasn't been there.
No, but at least his brilliant second leg against the darts has given him
Yes,
the insurance of being able to lose throw once in this leg.
but you don't want to be going to a 5th leg. I totally understand what you're saying. Well, that changes everything.
Yes, that's exactly right.
136.
The maximum light love changes everything. He wants 86 now for the set. A whitewash set in response to Van Gerwen's whitewash set. Superb. 2 in hand, 32.
Double 8.
78. Michael Maguire, 40.
That was a bit of class working his way down. Got to say, I was surprised Rob Cross missed the 32. These two are just so dangerous that holding throw isn't that simple, because brilliance can just be hit by any one of them.
Well, those two misses at double by Rob Cross, one at double 16, one at double 8, may not matter when this set is put in the ledger. But I'm sure, as you said, Wayne, he'd rather have just rolled it over that set and got on with the next one, because he's just giving himself unnecessary angst here.
Yeah.
And he's giving Michael van Gerwen unnecessary hope as far as Cross is concerned.
Yes. Losing a set 3-0, it kind of hurts. Especially after winning the previous 3-0.
96.
Well, Michael will go bullseye now.
32.
Bullseye. And again. Oh.
92.
Well, we've seen a 1-6-1 bull out shot from Rob Cross. This 1-2-6 much more manageable. He only needs to find one treble 19 for the bull. 2 would give him a poke at double 6. Going to get at least a dart at the bull. He will get a dart at double 6. The trademark pause. The trademark last dart in hand double from Rob Cross. A 1-2-6. And Van Gerwen now has got some questions to answer, and he's got some thinking time as he strolls off stage, trailing in the World Championship semi-final to Rob Cross 4-3.
A brilliant match is unfolding up on the stage at Alexandra Palace. Rob Cross is causing the world #1 and the defending champion all sorts of problems. A 1-2-6 finish helped him on his way to a 4-3 lead over Michael van Gerwen. The Dutchman has pulled a set back. There's still plenty to go in this match and the opportunity to meet Phil Taylor in the final. Earlier on, he won against Jamie Lewis. This is now the 9th set. Van Gerwen has won the opening leg. Cross with the darts.
Does Michael need to ask for a timeout here, Wayne, just to make sure all that's in order, all the equipment?
No, my opinion is that he repaired he changed the stem.
140.
But I'm not quite sure that he put the right ring back on, which holds the flight. I think he might have put the old ring back on that was expanded, so therefore not holding the flight in properly. That's what may have happened, but look, he's fine now. He fixed it as soon as he could.
140.
Best of 11 set semi-final. 8 have been played. They've been split evenly.
98.
3 sets maximum remain. Who will win 2 of them? Who will play Phil Taylor in the New Year's Day final? Well, this is a proper leg of darts. Tom 40, Tom 40, Tom 40, 81 out in 12.
96. Robbie Maguire, 81.
57. 24. For a pleasant 11 darter. Double 6.
Game shot in the first leg. Rob Cross. So next Michael to throw first. Game on.
He's so good, isn't he? Just lost the set 3-0.
58.
And then rattles in a 12 darter. Just to let Michael know, I ain't gone anywhere, pal. And Michael's starting with just 58. That is so punishable.
40.
Oh dear. Rob Cross saying rubbish. I agree with you, Rob. I'm not going to argue, mate.
140.
An excellent standard.
By my reckoning, Michael van Gerwen has had the lead in this darts match but once, when he took the opening leg of the 3rd set in 11 darts. Is that right?
83.
That's correct.
Yeah. Just for one leg and one leg only, Van Gerwen has been in front in legs or sets. He's been chasing Rob Cross all night. And he can carry on chasing here because Cross cans his 12th maximum. Will Van Gerwen crack at any point in this match, or has he got the turbo to tap here to turn it on at the business end?
Michael Maguire, 120.
Should get a dart at tops. Does he have to move? The answer is no.
80.
Well, the camera just caught Michael there. That was panic written all over his face.
Tops.
Shot the second leg.
Doesn't need to go to the lock of the 3rd dart in hand. Cross leads 2-0, 9th set.
Game on.
Michael van Gerwen almost went a set down with 2 sets to play against Gerwyn Price. The Welshman missed darts at double. He almost went 2 legs to 1 down in the deciding set to Raymond van Barneveld. The doyen of Dutch darts missed 3 darts at double again. Cross has the biggest fish in the darting pond on the hook. Will he throw him back into the water, or can Van Gerwen wriggle free? He's certainly under the maximum pressure.
96.
Rob Cross is playing better than Gerwen Price and Raymond van Barneveld were at that precise moment in the match.
96.
In this, the 9th set, Rob Cross is averaging 119. Michael van Gerwen, 93. There was talk that Rob Cross maybe wouldn't be able to keep up with
85.
Michael. Wow.
This is the 37th leg of darts they have played. They've been split evenly, 18 all. It is therefore the longest match that Rob Cross has played in his life. He played 36 legs against Dimitri van den Berg. He's now going into uncharted territory in terms of the length of the match.
85.
No finish for Van Gerwen here, but Cross, with that errant last dart,
140.
has left it awkward.
Robbie
Much more awkward than it could or
95.
should have been.
Yeah. We saw Michael take this out in the last set. I think he's debating what way to go. 57 or bullseye. 54 for 24.
37. Like Lyric 28.
Okay.
Game shot on the third leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, Van Gerwen mops
I
up.
think it's Michael to throw first.
Yeah, we've
Game
seen
on.
players hit the single 19 and go 2 double 19s. Did the power not do that
He did, yeah.
this evening?
I miscounted there for the first time in about 19 years.
180.
No need for a recount there as Van Gerwen hits his 12th maximum. Rob Cross could not take out 95 to go a set up with 2 sets remaining.
97.
But this is how quick these sets change. Needs them all. Oh, that's unlucky.
140.
Ploughed straight through the first 2. This is just delightful.
174.
Van Gerwen ploughs on towards a 2-2 leg score. And obviously, as time goes on, each leg becomes more and more and more important. But the next leg after this one, now,
Game shot on the fourth leg. Michael Van Gerwen.
cannot be overstated. The importance of this leg. It may well determine the outcome of the match. If Van Gerwen can break here, he'll have the darts for the match. If Cross can hold, he's 1 set away from the world final. And now we're seeing
81.
what the pressure can do.
He held himself together well there, Rob Cross, because the first 2 were not good.
140.
This really is tense. It is insane. Throw in the darts that little bit lightly, trying not to miss.
And this man, composed, cool, caresses them in. He's got 140 maximum. He knows when to strike. Like a cobra.
134.
Well, the way he's left the double there, Rod, more of an adder.
Well, he just needs to subtract the 32, and that will be a 10-dart leg in the most important leg of the match. In the heat of battle, Van Gerwen strikes, Van Gerwen breaks. In a dozen darts, the best leg of the match, the most important leg of the match.
Michael van Gerwen won't be deterred, just a set in it as we move on to the 10th.
Michael in the last 2 legs went out in 11 and 12 darts. It was brilliant, averaging 110 in that set. You thought last night was good. This is brilliant.
Rob Cross wanted 95 when he was 2-0 up. He didn't get a shot, a double from there, but that wasn't the bad shot. It was the one before. With one dart in hand, he was on 100.
Yeah.
He hit single 5.
Yeah.
If he'd hit big
95.
20, he'd have left 80, and almost certain then to get at least a dart at tops. Van Gerwen swooped
100.
and went out in that leg in 14 darts, and as you said, Wayne, then followed with 11 and 12. And that is the world class quality of the world champion, of the world #1.
59. $140.
That last set will have hurt Rob, because leading 2-0 in any set and losing it can dent the confidence.
134.
But that set, at that time, 60. Rob now just seems to have gone that little bit quiet to me.
65.
He's got to impose himself again. I know that means hitting big shots, which is easier said than done, but that's what he needs. He needs a 57.
177.
Well, Van Gerwen will get 2 darts at double. Oh.
36.
Oh. Maybe it's not quite as simple as we think. Maybe this game, this semi-final, has another twist.
Yeah, shot the first leg. Rob Cross. Second leg is Rob the
Maybe
first. Game on.
Rob Cross isn't finished just yet. It's Michael who'll be cross, not Rob.
Michael will be livid.
58.
213 points in 4 darts. The 177, Michael may have missed anyway, but the 177 put pressure on Michael. What a match.
Bang!
108.
A 13th maximum apiece. Who will be unlucky to lose this semi-final? Somebody will be highly unfortunate. Both players averaging 103 and bits. And another.
85.
This is how you turn a match round.
83.
There were 29 maximums in that greatest semi-final ever played between Van Gerwen and Van Barneveld last year. We've had 27 tonight. This Cross looking for 36 for the second straight leg. This time, 32 for an 11-dart leg.
The leg of Mike on the throw first. Came on.
11-darter. Van Gerwen was piling in 11s and 12s in the previous set.
100.
Cross now can break straight back in the twinkling of an eye to send it into a final set.
There we see. 16 breaks the throw, but it doesn't matter.
Van Gerwen playing in his 4th. Well, he's had 4 semi-finals.
95.
In the Worlds, Croft playing his 1st. Only played 2 major semi-finals at all.
121.
Lost the last of those to Johnny Clayton, Players' Championship finals, but who cares about that? This is the World Championship semi-final.
97.
There's only one more game more important than this. Look at that. Look at that. After 41 legs of darts, the averages were exactly the same just briefly there. Should we call it a draw, Wayne? Come back tomorrow for a replay?
This could go on for days. I would sit here and watch every single dart. 54 leaves 170.
58.
Rob Cross was 2-0 up in the previous set. 14 darter.
The third leg, Michael Van Gerwen.
Right now, this is the leg.
Rob to throw first.
This is the leg for Rob Cross. We've seen that holding throw has not been easy tonight for either of these players. He would give much gold for a hold here. He's over £300,000 this year in win and place prize money. I reckon he'd give a sizable chunk of that to get this into a final set. Oh, Van Gerwen again when it matters most.
If Michael Van Gerwen wins this leg, he'll be throwing for the match and a place in the final.
42.
This could be over in the matter of 3 or 4 minutes.
It could be a 9-darter yet. No, I've seen him on it.
135.
Rob Cross is in serious trouble here. He's in all sorts of bother.
$100. $95.
Well, even that leaves him a 2-darter. Cross will need 2 big trebles and really 3. One would leave 164. He has had a 161. That saved a set. It won a set, in fact.
91.
16 now for tops.
51. Robbie Maguire, 124.
This is huge. This is potentially a match-saving finish, because if he misses this, it's likely Michael will hit and then throw for the match. Treble 14. Bullseye now. This is huge.
99.
He won the 5th set on a 161 bullseye finish. That would have levelled the match at 5-all with another bull-out shot. Tops! Double 10, and you can scarcely believe your eyes. From the first start, it seemed certainly put the second one into tops. And after that, he was fumbling for a finish on double 10. Cross to level this match up at 5 each.
Double 8 for 5 sets apiece.
Michael Maguire, 20.
No one expects him to miss again. Nobody. And he has. He's missed 6 darts. Michael Van Gerwen, the best in the business, with 3 in hand and a double, has muffed 2 opportunities, squandered 6 darts. What sort of thing is happening here? This match is level. Rob Cross and Michael Van Gerwen level at 5 sets apiece. 1 set shootout to play Phil Taylor in the final of the World Darts Championship on New Year's Day.
Welcome back to this pulsating semi-final between Michael Van Gerwen and Rob Cross. All level after 10 sets. This is now the decider. Cross with the darts.
Michael Van Gerwen missing 6 darts at a double, and then would have been throwing first for the match.
96.
Wow. He may not find himself in a better position. We shall see how this plays out. But Michael will be absolutely fuming within. Got to recompose, which he did, and credit to him with that 139.
140.
Van Gerwen 9-4 on, Rob Cross 13-8 against. And this is why this is the tournament that matters more than any other tournament. That's why even Michael Van Gerwen misses darts at double when it really matters. Even the greatest player on the planet. And that's why, when he lost to Van Barneveld a couple of years ago, he said every single title that he'd won that year meant nothing. Can he break here?
Robbie Maguire, 170.
To reassume control. Or can Cross hit the 170? He's missed the ball for it.
Oh, he couldn't, could he? Oh, he couldn't, could he? Bullseye.
126.
Well, that was a real nervy, weak dart.
Well, what about that? What about this? Tops! Incredible! Absolutely spellbinding stuff. One of the worst darts he's ever thrown. And then he conjured up a treble 13 and Tops to go out and take the lead. Have you ever seen the like?
No.
58.
And then starts with 58. Oh my. What a game of darts. I know some of you may want to go to bed, but you're not going, are you? Because you can't walk away now.
180.
Well, we're 10 minutes away from New Year's Eve, but every night is New Year's Eve when you're watching darts like this.
44.
Oh my, Van Gerwen now will scent a two-leg lead.
99.
Rob Cross missed the ball for a 170. Van Gerwen somehow scrambled out on 84.
Michael 164.
60. He will stay there, wants to at 140.
100.
Well, you may think that there's no damage done there, but if Rob Cross can leave a double, that's 64. He's under all kinds of pressure. Man, he get one dart a double. That's fine.
125.
Michael's under the cosh.
64.
We've reached the point in this match when the unmissable becomes missable. Will he miss this?
32. Robbie Maguire, 52.
Double 16. Well, that is one like earlier. That was nearly one of those that you could see the angle there. That's awkward.
36. Michael Maguire, 32.
I'm not sure why people are whistling, because that's just not acceptable.
Because they're stupid.
And Van Gerwen misses 3 more. We're watching one of the greatest World Championship semi-finals.
16.
Both players now struggling to find a double. But Rob Cross has dug one out of somewhere. 1 all in legs. Van Gerwen missed 4 darts at double there to go 2 up.
Michael Van Gerwen has missed 50 darts at a double.
180.
A record number of maximums for a World Championship semi-final.
100.
Well, last night in the final set, Raymond van Barneveld was throwing at 1 all and gave himself a chance. He gave himself 3 darts at double to go 2 legs to 1 up. He didn't take that opportunity, but Cross is going to get the same chance, you feel, from here.
100.
Michael Van Gerwen missing way too many doubles, and this man has cleared up, and now he's kicking on. What a leg. What a leg. 180, 121, 140.
131.
Well, Rob Cross here
60.
has got at least 2 at double. Double top to lead and go 1 leg away from the World Championship final.
40.
Well, that was a howler.
Yeah.
He'll bank on getting another 3, but double 10's never been the easiest when you're under the cosh. Van Gerwen can't get the 2 requisite trebles. But frankly, you wouldn't back anybody to hit anything at this point.
Yeah. Fair point, Rob. Going through his routine, double 10. Working off it. That's brilliant. That really is.
Michael van Gerwen has to hold his throw in this leg, otherwise he is out of the World Championship and his crown has gone. A break of throw for Rob Cross will catapult him into a world final in his debut year. And join the likes of Taylor, Priestley, Della.
96.
What a match. Can Rob Cross continue for another 6 darts and not falter? The answer is no.
42.
The answer is no. Reprieve for Van Gerwen.
Oh, and he's taken the opportunity.
133.
Leaves 1-3-2. Remember, in this set, it must be won by 2 clear legs. 3-2 is not a winning lead. If we reach 5-all, it'll be a sudden death leg.
Well, Michael deciding to leave 36 rather than tops. That tells you the way he's feeling about tops, that's for sure. This is amazing. It really is.
28, Michael 36.
And in the end, there was no pressure as he levels the match at 2-2. Cross, remember, went off with a 3 big treble visit, but after that, added nothing.
Should the match reach 5-5, the 11th leg will be a sudden death leg.
Kirk Bevins, match referee, explaining exactly the rules and regulations as outlined. Must win by 2 clear legs. If it reaches 5-all, there will be a sudden death leg. Will we reach that position?
136.
Phil Taylor said he was going to watch this. If he is, inwardly, he's thinking, come on, Rob. He would rather play Rob Cross than Michael van Gerwen.
131.
Brilliant.
140.
Brilliant darts it was, wasn't it? Absolutely superb.
Oh dear.
Superb again from both. 2 stray darts. 2 stray darts.
37.
Oh my. And another. It's catching. Yes.
Needs a treble here, Rod. Needs a treble, otherwise he's going to be under all sorts. Oh, that's brilliant. That really is.
153.
60. Not this time.
Well, Rob Cross has got a choice of doubles here. Be interested to see what he does choose from here. He can choose double top, double 18, double 16. Double 16 it is. 2 in hand. He's in the lead again. And for the second time in the match, Michael van Gerwen has to hold throw, otherwise he's out.
140.
Outwardly looks cool, inwardly not a chance.
134.
One of the best semi-finals we've ever seen.
96.
It's quality and it's exciting, it's nip and tuck. Rob Cross, now favourite.
And all you can ever ask for in these circumstances, and all you crave, is just 1 dart at a double. Just give me a chance. Give me a chance to throw at a double to reach the world final.
95.
Van Gerwen leaves 170. Cross here 140, and he'll get that chance, I think, to throw a dart at a double or the bullseye.
Needs 2 big trebles. Well, he may go back upstairs here. That would be the correct play. because if he misses, it leaves 130. That is brilliant. That is absolutely magnificent.
Rob Cross, barring accidents, is going to get a dart to reach the World Championship final. And Gerwen's left double 18. This is the moment. This is the moment he's waited for. He's earned his chance. 20 for Bull. Doesn't mess around with the treble. One dart at Bull to reach the world final.
65. Miley Reguard, 36.
What composure has Michael van Gerwen got?
Gets on the sick leg. Michael
You
van
might
Gerwen.
only think it's a double 18. That was incredible.
Game on.
It's nerve jangling. It's absolutely nerve jangling. Oh, this is magnificent.
134.
Well, like Rob Cross earlier in the tournament against Michael Smith, Michael van Gerwen is now needed a huge slice of luck to survive a match
39.
start. Just a reminder, if it goes 5-5, one leg will decide it all.
He's hanging on it. Michael is hanging on.
140.
Even a 140 and he's behind in the leg. Got to attack.
And we're still no nearer knowing who will play Phil Taylor in tomorrow's
39.
final, because it is now New Year's Eve.
$134.
Well, he's left 88. He can throw at treble 16 here to leave tops. That's what he's done.
168.
Didn't go for the showboating maximum. He's left tops. Van Gerwen will leave double 14.
140.
Oh,
40.
my.
Nothing is a gimme. Tops. Double 10. Double 10. Oh, this could be the match right here if he misses. If he misses, what am I on about? The clutch doubling from Rob Cross. Brutal.
Rob, last start. Cross again.
100.
Is there a finer exponent of the art of the third dart? And again, for the third time, Michael van Gerwen asked to hold to stay in the tournament. The last time he survived a dart at Bull by Cross, which would have put him out had it hit the red bit.
The 168 from the 208 in that last leg from Rob was brilliant. It really was. The pressure
81.
that they're both under, and they're playing like this.
57. $83.
And Van Gerwen takes the top off the pressure cooker and just eases it. That takes the heat out of this leg. Well, you'd love to have 6 at a double at this stage of the match, and he only takes the 1. And the match again is all square in this deciding set. 4 legs all. If the next 2 legs are split, it will be sudden death at the World Championship. In what seems like sometime before Christmas, Phil Taylor reached the World Championship final when he defeated Jamie Lewis. He awaits the winner.
58.
How are they still playing this well? Under this scrutiny, the kosh.
60.
Michael van Gerwen needs another treble just to keep close order, and does. Anything can happen at this moment. Don't rule out someone missing 6 darts at a double. Don't rule out someone taking out 170.
100.
Darts is the greatest sport of all.
59.
49 ahead here, Rob Cross.
57.
2 players just bang under it here.
96.
Sometimes people ask, how did he miss? The actual question here should be, how did he hit?
Yeah.
144 plays 154. Wanted 2 treble 18s to leave double.
96. Michael Uruguay, 154.
So again, Rob Cross is going to get 2 darts at double here to move in front. And the best then Michael van Gerwen can hope for is a sudden death leg. That's if Cross hits.
Pressure. This is pressure. 16 for double 16. He does not want to go outside it because the dart will block it. He's darted himself. What a time. High or low, Rob? Has to be high or low. He's missed it. He's missed. Michael van Gerwen has a chance to break.
Van Gerwen leads. Michael van Gerwen leads. Now the roles are reversed. Rob Cross has to find a break of throw to send it into a sudden death leg. As Wayne so rightly pointed out, when he missed on the outside of double 16, he was in trouble. Maybe if he had the choice again, he'd go 8 for tops. That's all gone. All he can do now is try and summon up the best leg he's ever thrown.
Incredible. Ton's not enough.
60.
That could be that. Barring miss after miss after miss.
96.
Michael van Gerwen will only be hurt if Rob Cross can hit a 180, and he can't now.
57.
We'll start. Okay. Well, I think he should have started on the 19s, but that was a good last start. 2 or 3 trebles needed from Rob Cross.
Must find another to leave a finish. He's done that.
70.
To win. To reach the final. To defend his title against Phil Taylor. He cannot find the finish.
144.
But look how far Rob Cross is away.
Well, he missed this in the previous leg. We'll be looking at 54. Another 54. Oh, wow.
92.
Michael van Gerwen. Double 8 for the match.
Double 4.
8 score.
Go on, admit it. You can't believe what you're watching. You can't believe what you're watching. The world champion, the seemingly invincible Michael van Gerwen, has just missed 5 for the match. What would you pick as double here, Wayne? Double 16 or double top?
I don't think he'll go for a 20. Double 18 now. To stay in the match.
Well, this match goes all the way.
It'll be Rob to throw for the bullseye first.
Sudden death leg. Bullseye competition. Can Cross, who missed the ball for the match, remember, hit it here to get the throw.
That's a 25.
Dart comes out. Wow, Cross has got the darts.
11th and final leg is Rob.
He missed 5 for the match, then he missed the outer and the ball.
Michael van Gerwen has broken Rob Cross's throw 10 times. He needs to break it for an 11th. Otherwise, Rob Cross will play Phil Taylor in the World Championship final.
Van Gerwen probably needs to go out in 12 darts. Probably.
96.
Rob Cross has already missed a dart at bullseye to win the match. Michael van Gerwen has missed 5 darts to win the match.
97.
Well, there's no need to start booing him here, surely. This is one of the greatest games we've ever heard or seen. Come on. And Michael van Gerwen, minus a big treble, has handed it to Rob Cross. Handed the initiative, that is.
83.
Every 60 really is a nugget of gold.
100. Robbie Maguire, 140.
2 treble 20s and double 10 for a place in the world final. Another treble 20. He's going for treble 16. Now double 16.
124.
Rob Cross, a second opportunity has come and gone. Can Van Gerwen produce the magic moment? Double 16.
76.
Is that it? Is that it? Is the world champion going to be sent packing? To reach the world final in his first attempt, Rob Cross, in his debut year, is through to the World Championship final with one of the most incredible wins in one of the most incredible games of darts you have ever seen, or you will ever see. Michael van Gerwen missed 6 for the match. The world champion, with his customary class, grace and dignity, bows out of the tournament.
The stats that confirm the results and the news that Michael van Gerwen is out of this year's tournament. His 6 missed darts, which could have won this match, proving too costly when faced with Rob Cross, who matched the Dutchman across the board and now finds himself in the final up against Phil Taylor and 1 match away from winning the William Hill World Darts Championship.